You don't have a confidence problem, you have a permission problem. Nobody is giving you permission to start anything. And if you're still waiting for that permission, you're going to be waiting forever. I've purposely decided to film this today from my bed, not looking my best because I'm still a little bit sick. It's really rainy and windy outside here in Bali today. And do you know what? I don't feel like leaving my bed, but I still have to do this. I still have to be present. I still have to think about building my business, putting myself out there online, and I'm just going to do it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going to wait for permission to be perfect, to pretend like I always look my best and I always am camera ready, because I'm not. Some days I don't feel like doing it, but I still have to turn up. And I've made a promise to myself that I'm going to post every single day for the next 30 days on here. I'm going to speak to you about body, mindset, and business, which is what I mentor. I'm just going to be setting the best example for you and all my current clients, potential clients. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Frankie, I'm 30, I live in Bali. I'm a women's coach and mentor. I started in sales and customer service. Now I help other women earn an income online depending entirely on their skill set. The whole reason that I'm making this video is that you cannot be perfect in every aspect of your life. I look like shit right now. I'm actually very sick. I've just had a weekend away with some friends. I probably shouldn't have gone because I wasn't very well, but I had the best time. I switched off from work and I decided that you don't have to be perfect to do something. Waiting for permission and waiting for the right time, you're going to be waiting forever. I used to always wait to like feel my best and look my best to post. I used to always think that being like the messy in between wasn't going to help me get clients. I always had to wait to be the final finished product rather than showing them the journey, when actually people need to see the journey. And the more that I can be completely real, authentic, and honest with all of you on here, the more you're going to trust me. That's just how the world works. The reason I always used to wait to feel ready and wait for permission is because I have limiting beliefs and internal fears of failure. And that's completely normal. Our brain is wired to keep us safe. So for me, getting out of my comfort zone and doing things that I am not completely comfortable with all the time, or that I don't feel ready to do, is quite normal, because you are just that way. Like, our brain is that way. I always used to think that I needed a certain amount of followers, or I needed to look a certain way. I needed to be earning a certain amount of money to be posting about this, to be mentoring women in business. I needed to look a certain way to be helping other women with their bodies. I needed to have full mental stability to help other women with their mindset, which is not true because I have hormones running through my body every single month. I'm going to be honest, if I waited until I felt ready, I still won't be making this video now. You wouldn't be seeing me probably at one of my worst. I would not be coming on camera looking like this, feeling like this, or even speaking about these things and showing you that actually I'm not perfect. I'm still learning as I go. And that's just how life is. Like, for me to be the best mentor possible, I'm never going to know everything. And that's such a good thing, because there's nothing better than somebody that doesn't think that they know everything. They want to learn, they want to grow, they want to change, they need to educate themselves to further help more people. Like, that is just an amazing trait to have. Somebody that thinks that they know everything will never be somebody that is open to a discussion or conversation or somebody else's opinion. You can't be that way in life. You will not get anywhere in life. I used to have somebody very close to me that went to therapy. They were actually going on a TV show and you get put into therapy. And he actually turned around to me and said that he knew more than the therapist. She's got a full qualification to be a therapist. You don't. So I don't think that that's entirely true. The waiting for permission and the waiting to feel ready can be so daunting and harrowing for a lot of people that don't have a lot of confidence. Like, I was always quite a confident person, but always had a lot of doubt and negativity surrounding me and in my own mind and in myself. How I used to view myself, how I spoke about myself, how I used to view my life. They can be really, they can be huge factors in ever making like decisions and ever wanting to go for something when you don't feel like you're ready. You feel like you need that permission. And it's just an excuse. It is just an excuse. You have a limiting belief that you need to work through to get to the next point. You're not gonna, when you lose that weight, you're not gonna do it. When you earn the money that you want, you're not gonna do it. It's always just moving the goalpost and it's always just an excuse. And when you are waiting for that moment, when you are waiting to feel ready, when you are waiting for that change and that right time, which is never going to come, by the way, you are just going to be watching other people and other women doing what you want to do. You're probably here watching me now, making this video, thinking, actually, she's so right. I'm watching her in this video. She's doing what I want to do. She's speaking about not feeling ready. She's speaking about looking like shit. But actually, I just can't do it because I'm still waiting for XYZ. I was you. I've still been you quite recently. I've just finally realized and given myself the grace that if I don't do the things that I say that I'm gonna do, I'm never gonna get to the point that I want to be in this life. So I finally started. The moment that you decide to finally start is freeing. It's refreshing. And you will thank yourself because it just gets the scary bit out of the way. Once this video is posted, I'm going to hate editing it. I'm going to cringe editing it. But I know once it's posted, I'm like, right, well, it's out there now. It's done. And that's the fear gone. The initial fear is just the unknown. It's the build up. It's the anticipation of it happening. That is the fear because we're doing something that's out of our comfort zone. I was watching a Tony Robbins video earlier and he actually said, your comfort zone is not what you want. It's what you're used to. And it is so fucking true. Like, you don't want to be in your comfort zone. Nothing good ever stays being in comfort zone. You can absorb so much from people and you can actually start to become somebody that you feel like you should be inside. If you don't have that feeling inside and that knowing that you should be for more, then yeah, maybe you are somebody that is a bit of an NPC and you should stay in that comfort zone. But the women watching this video, you especially, you are like me. You know that you should be more. You're just not doing it. You're waiting for the right opportunity. You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting to take action. This is your sign to take action. The permission that you're waiting for is never going to arrive from an outside external person or thing or achievement or goal post. Like, it's never going to happen. It comes from you. It comes from inside. You're not going to hit like a certain level or a certain test to qualify to be ready. And I know it's hard hearing that because you do kind of think to yourself, no, I will. I know that when I do this, I'll feel ready. Or when I get to this point, or I meet this person, or I become this person, I will do it. You won't. I promise you, babe, you won't. You just need to do it now. The more time that you wait delaying for the perfect time and the right moment and the thing to happen, so much time is being wasted. You might not even be here tomorrow. And I know that sounds so negative, but I'm just being real with you. Like, I'm not being a pessimist. I'm not being negative. I'm just trying to be real. You need to stop waiting for the moment to choose you and you choose yourself. The moment that you're waiting for, the ready moment, that's not going to come. You're not going to have an external factor that is going to happen that is just going to flick a switch. That comes from you internally, inside. So I'm going to ask you this question and I'd love you to answer in the comments. What have you been saying not ready and actually just waiting for somebody else to say yes? Like, what have you been saying I'm not ready to do because of X, or I'm not waiting to do this because of such and such? Like, what is the thing that you're saying that you're not ready to do or you're waiting for? Why would you get in that thing make you then do it? If you're saying that you're not going to start posting content until you lose the weight, that's just never going to happen. You're going to lose the weight and you're still going to have the belief of not posting content. You should post the content, post the journey. That's what people want to see, because then you can actually monetize it, but we can speak about that later. If I have one thing for you to do after this video, just do one thing that is going to put you closer to that goal. If you're going to do one thing and one action, you should write down what it is that is attached to the fear. Like, if you're not wanting to post content, what is the reason why? Are you scared of what people are going to think? Are you scared of what people are going to say about you? Are you going to be put in group chats? The people that are doing those things are the saddest people ever. Could it be making a video and letting your friends watch it? Because they're probably the people that you're thinking about being judged by the most. And you're going to look back at that when you start posting your content or doing the thing that you want to do in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and laugh at that. I've probably been in so many group chats. I've probably been taken the piss out of by so many people in my hometown, people that I used to be friends with, ex-partners, like all of those things will have happened. Do you feel like that's really going to stop me from becoming the woman that I know that I need to be? Because I know me and you are on this earth to make a difference. I'm here to help women be sexy and successful. That is the whole reason I am here. I know it is. It's my calling. It's something that I'm guided towards doing. It's what I'm here to do. And do I really think that the opinions of other people is going to stop me from doing that? Think of how many hundreds of thousands, even potentially millions of women I'm going to be helping in the next few years. Do you think I'm really going to be thinking about one, maybe two pathetic group chats that I'm going to be putting? No, babe. And neither should you. If you have been waiting for somebody to give you a green light and to say, go do the thing, this is it. We're doing this together. That I look like shit, you can look like shit too. It's really not that deep. There's people that put way worse things on the internet, babe. I'm sure that we'll be absolutely fine. And if you are ready to build something of substance for yourself, for your family, for your future, for the women that you need to help, for the knowing inside of you that knows that you are destined to do big things, you're just scared of doing it alone, this is why I'm here. This is why I have my Sexy and Successful community. You can send me a message on social media. You can comment below and I will get your contact, or there is a link for my school community. You can join the school community and we can speak on there. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to speak about next. This is for me and you. I'm here to help you. Let's cut all the shit. We are here to help each other. And I hope you have the most amazing, wonderful week. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.